Golf course improvements. Well, over the years, the Nursery Golf Course crew has done some amazing improvements to their golf course. Here's some improvements we've done to some of our course accessories. Well, last year we took advantage of some of our frosty days and started working on our ball washers. Our ball washers were all starting to break up, so we put some of the broken ones together to make a few good ones, and we repainted them all red. We decided to paint the ball washers red because we figured it'd be a lot easier to see out on the golf course compared to green on green. And that way our members would notice that we refurbished them if they were a different color. Then our next frost project was repainting our benches. So we sanded off all the old benches and replaced boards that were rotted out on the benches as well. And then we repainted them all brown. And spray painted all the metal parts on the benches black, making these benches look brand new like they were just coming out of the bench factory. Well, when it comes to improvements, don't be afraid to pitch any ideas for any new improvements for the golf course. Here's an improvement that our employee Wayne did last year. What Wayne had done is improve our red stakes for the golf course and our green stakes for roping off areas. What he did is cut the points off all of our stakes. Then he drilled holes on the bottom of the stakes. Next, he hammered some spikes in the holes that he pre-drilled into the stakes. Then he cut the top parts of the spikes off. He holds the stake by the spike so he can spin it around as he spray paints it so he can get each side without getting paint on his hands. With these new improved red stakes and stakes that we use to rope off areas, they are a lot easier to pull out and put back into the ground, saving us time on weed whacking. Well, here's another improvement for the golf course one of our employees, Colin, came up with. The Core Pusher. Basically what the Core Pusher is a snow shovel attachment that we can hook up to our greens triplex mower that we use to cut greens. This allows us to be able to push the cores into the bucket of the tractor. Then the tractor is able to dump the cores into the trailer, clean the cores off the greens. Yep, with the Core Pusher, it saved us lots of time and labor on having to push cores compared to the way we used to have to do it by manually pushing it with snow shovels. It took us a lot longer to clean the cores off the greens. Then we made another improvement to our aerator. We decided that we needed to put cup holders on our aerator so that the operator would be able to have water on them at all times. And we also put a basket on it as well to put a few other extra stuff and tools for the aerator as well. We got this idea from Paul because last year he ran with the aerator and he didn't have any water on him and he got heat stroke. Just so everybody knows, if you're feeling like you're really thirsty and you need some water, don't be afraid to call any of us. We'll come and bring you a water. And if there's no water inside the shop, always go to the clubhouse. They always have some water as well inside their employee's refrigerator. The next improvement for us for equipment is we got golf carts from the pro shop that used to be used for the golfers to use. And we added boxes to these carts as well, replacing our old work carts. And the pro shop got a whole brand new fleet of golf carts. And you guess it, that's how we got the old golf carts from the pro shop for our work carts. Well, here's some new improvements done out on the golf course on our tee boxes. Those of you who don't know, the Nursery Golf Course had the plan of putting in a brand new campground in on the golf course. And the owners have planned on making the campground bigger in the future. They're going to extend it through where the old tee boxes are on 2. For the improvement of planning and building the caretaker lodge for the campground was done by General Manager Carl. The plans for the tee box renovations were to use the soil from the campground that's getting built. The soil is coming from all the roads and the parking stalls that are getting put in place for the trailers. The soil has been used to make a tee box for number 11 and number 10 and 2 as well, and a little bit as well for the ladies' tee box on number 6. Number 2 tee box was completed in 2018 of last year, with the irrigation completely installed and the grass all grown in and able for everybody to hit a ball off of. Then for number 10 and 11 tee box, our owners, Florian and Wolfgang, landscaped the tee boxes using some of their equipment from their landscaping company, Wolf Botanicals. Number 10 still isn't quite finished yet, but number 11 is complete when it comes to the landscaping part and for the irrigation install. All we have to do is get the grass to grow in on number 11. It'll be great to see our par 6 tee back up and running this year. Now for our next project, making 6 Red Tee bigger. What's happening with 6 Red Tee is we are making some changes to the tee box area to help with traffic and speed of play. We noticed with the tee area, everyone has been walking around the cart path to get onto the tee box. That's why we came up with the plan to fill in the area in between the cart path and the tee box to make it easier to get onto the tee box, being much quicker for play, not having to walk around the cart path to get onto the tee box. We also wanted to make it easier to cut the tee box as well, to give the operator more space to turn when cutting the tee area, making it safer for our tee mower operator. Well, so far we have the area filled quite a bit with clay and soil from last November of 2018. There's still a few more loads needed though to fill in the area, but we are getting very close. Once we finish filling in the area, then all we'll have to do is install a new irrigation system to the tee and plant some new grass.
I've got a smile on my face and I've got 4 walls around me. I've got the sun in the sky, all the water surround me. Oh, you know, yeah, I win now and sometimes I lose. I've been battered but I never bruise. It's not so bad. And I say, wait, hey, hey, it's just an ordinary day, and it's all your state of mind. At the end of the day, you just got to say it's alright. Janie sings on the corner, what keeps her from dying? Let them say what they want, she won't stop trying. Oh, you know, she might stumble if they push her around. She might fall, but she'll never lie down. It's not so bad. And I say, wait, hey, hey, it's just an ordinary day, and it's all your state of mind. At the end of the day, you just got to say it's alright. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. In this beautiful life, there's always some sorrow. And it's a double-edged knife, but there's always tomorrow. You know, it's It's up to you now if you sink or swim. Just keep the faith that your ship will come in. It's not so bad. And I say, well, it's just an ordinary day, and it's all your state of mind. At the end of the day, you just got to say, I say, well, it's just an ordinary day, and it's all your state of mind. At the end of the day, you just got to say it's alright. 'Cause it's alright, it's alright. 'Cause I've got a smile on my